All right, this will be the last one. I promise you. Thank you for being patient. Okay, so in this one, we're looking at angle 3. Okay, so to get angle 3, we can actually use angle 2 compared to this angle here. Okay, so angle 2 to this angle, so angle 2 to this angle are actually alternate interiors. Your yellow lines here are your parallels. This green one is the transversal. So these are both on opposite sides of the transversal, but both inside the parallels. So those are alternate interiors. So that means this angle 2 is, or that angle is going to be the same as angle 2, so this is also going to be 68. Well, if you notice too, this angle, excuse me, 68 is vertical to this one right here, directly across. Vertical is directly across. So if this is 68, that makes this angle also the same, 68, because of vertical angles. So I wrote down that angle 68, or angle 3 is 68, based off what we just did here. Okay. Now I want you guys to do something very similar. Do the best you can on it. Try it. Pause it. Work your magic, and then I will be coming back. Okay. Now remember angle EJF. So angle EJF is this here. Okay. So EJF is this angle right here that they're giving you. So what they want you to do is find FHK. So FHK is this here. What is this one going to be? Okay. This is given, and this is what we're trying to find. That's what we don't know. Okay. Give it a shot. All right, so angle 56 right here is actually going to be an alternate interior, okay? So our parallel lines are this one and this one in this situation, and our transversal is this line right here, okay? So if we take so our transversal is this one, okay? So that's our transversal. Alternate interiors because they're on alternate sides of the transversal, but inside the parallel lines. Okay, so the angle over here is also going to be 56. Okay, with that being said, now we have parallel lines here and here. Okay, so with those parallel lines here and here, these are on the same side because this yellow one that I've got the highlighted on is the transversal. This angle and this angle are on the same side of the transversal, and they are also inside the parallel lines. So if they're inside the parallel lines and on the same side, that is same side interior. Okay, so these two angles here are same side interior. Because they're same side interior, they are supplementary. Okay, so again, remember, so this is supplementary. So that means they equal 180. So we do 180 minus 56, and we end up with 124. So this angle here is going to be 124. Okay? Now I want you to pause this, look at the error analysis, and see what's wrong with this statement here. Okay? What did Leah make an error? How did Leah make an error on this? Okay, hopefully you paused it, take a look, and write something down. Okay? And if you haven't, do that right now. Pause it, look at it, write something down, see what you think, come back and check, and then see what happens, okay? So pause now. Okay, so we have what we call corresponding angles. Now remember, we talked about corresponding angles being you have the same spot but at different intersections, okay? So these are our two intersections. In the bottom left-hand side, we have the 88. Well, in the bottom left-hand side, we also have a 1. So technically, on based on what we were talking about before, those would be corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are congruent. Okay, so corresponding angles are congruent. Leah says that they're congruent because they're corresponding. Okay, the main issue with this is corresponding angles only works if the lines are parallel, okay? There is nothing that says in this problem that these lines here, that this line and this line is parallel. Because we don't know that they're parallel, we can't make assumptions. Remember, we talked about assumptions and what it looks like and everything else in geometry. We can't make that assumption because they're not parallel. We don't know if they're parallel. It doesn't say that they're parallel. They even kind of, even the one on the right, even looks like it's a little bit slanted. Even though they're not really touching now, they will in the future somewhere maybe off the screen. Okay? So, the reason why the error that Leah made is that she said that they were, or she or he, I don't know, can assume, that they are parallel. I'm going to write it, I'm going to pause it, write it, and explain. So in this it says so I basically wrote down that corresponding angles only apply if two lines are parallel. Nothing in this problem tells us that the two lines are parallel. And of course, remember we're talking about these two. Okay? Hopefully you actually do what you're supposed to do and do this. And hopefully you get something out of it and able to apply this to your assignment. Okay? I'll answer any questions and we'll talk about it maybe a little bit more on more tomorrow or Friday. But take this seriously. I don't want to come back and hear that you didn't do it just because you didn't want to. Okay, that's so irritating. The fact that I'm staying to try to get you, or I'm staying after school to try to get this to help you guys out, so we don't miss any time. Okay, time is crucial. So do what you're supposed to do. Do your job, so I can do mine. Okay. Good luck to you. I'll be more than happy to help you out on Friday. Okay, see you then.